Black Feather does get banned for Team Cinco, so now we're just waiting for the first pick.
Didn't know you spoke Portuguese.
I don't know how to say team though.
Equipo.
Equipo?
Equipo.
Pretty sure 5 is go in Japanese, right? Ichi-ni-san shi go Roku.
I know
Team
what
Go?
Roku is. My friend
That'd be
has one of
confusing
those-
if you're like running a race and you're number 5 and you don't speak English and
Go!
they keep saying go.
Okay!
What?
If you were always number 5, you're bound to be the best after
They keep
that
just
motivation.
yelling my name every time the race starts, but whatever.
We
The
get a
casters are
pedal.
biased, man. They like me.
Pedal, guys, look at this.
Woo! This is the
And
best
the
draft
Ozo.
I've legitimately ever seen. I'd like to see some nicely placed seeds. Let Ozo just bounce right into that action.
Didn't we talked a little bit about this earlier today, seeing a pedal and an Ozo together.
I'm telling you. That was reverse draft, though.
We talked about seeing an Ozo into a Lyra, too. That's happening
If
again.
the rhyme comes through, Team 5 is a god.
Team 5 is a god, collectively.
Collective godliness. That's it, man. Dude, rhyme is good in very specific situations.
I've never seen you so flustered to try and make a point.
I'm just happy. Like, I'm just happy to see someone.
Now we have our all-star game level draft.
So, I'm personally a fan of seeing Petal and Lance being played together on the side of the Waldy Kings. That's
Yeah.
something I like to run in pretty much every queue ever.
Well, right now, Emirking on this Ozo is going to be taking a lot of damage. Will be the first one to fall. So, I know I've seen you post a lot about your Petalaka lamps.
Aka lamps?
Lance, I said.
No, you said lamps.
I said Lance.
Sure, you said lamps.
I said Petalaka lamps.
I know what I heard.
You heard incorrectly, sir.
Pretty sure I heard correctly, but going like what you were saying before, yeah, like, I post a lot about Petalaka Lance because I just feel like it's like Impale. All of a sudden, Petal is just raining vengeance on your face. So, not so much damage to be had there. But with the way that fight broke out at the beginning of the game, Emirking, I don't know. I think he's doing it on purpose just to get on Humanist's bad side. Just like getting killed on that Ozo first.
Yeah, it was. Ozo has not had the best of performances today. We saw an Ozo earlier as well that was unable to pick up the victory. So, Emirking will be hoping to have better results than what Kintusik was able to do, but not with that kind of start. We'll see if they are able to steal away a couple of camps here this time around as they make this second rotation. And Mowglie kind of on his own here on this Rhyme, but Rhyme is very difficult to take down.
Yeah, especially with the fortified health that you get the moment that you start fighting as a Rhyme. Now, Emirking going to be right in front of Mowgli's face. He is going to get healed up by Wrecked on that Lyra. Emirking with another Acro Bounce gets stopped with that Bright Bulwark. Gets taken down by Mowgli with a basic attack. Now, Eeko trying to stay alive here. A nice movement speed buff going over to Mowgli and Wrecked. They're chasing down Eeko. Uses the Impale over the wall. He's trying to get the safety, but Wrecked rotates right back over. Eeko runs right back into Mowgli as well. Eventually, he's going to get taken down. That kill goes over to Wrecked, actually. 3 kills to 0 in favor of the Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, very strong start for the Wrecking Crew, but we saw him get off to a very strong start in game number 1 as well, and it ended up being a 28-minute epic. So we'll see if they can get this one snowballed a little bit harder here second time around.
And hopefully it doesn't... Whoa, I just looked at Eco's items. He actually has a Swift Shooter amongst all those weapon blades. I'm a little surprised by that. I think he's just opting for that more trade potential. But Emirking sitting so low, they can't really do anything against the invade here coming in from Mowgli and Wreck. So he's going to have to be very careful. That Crystal Spire going to be landing onto Emirking. He's right in the middle of this fight. Gets caught with a Bright Bulwark. Wreck not going to be able to get the kill with a basic attack. He's still looking for the kill onto Emirking. 3-ring circus still keeping him alive. On the other side of the fold, we do see Mowgli picking up the kill onto Eeko. Emirking going to end up falling to Wreck with a basic attack, though. And now they're focusing their attention onto WalDeMar as they rotate up with the flank. They're looking for a kill onto him. He does get locked up ever so slightly. Hundor with that forward barrage secures the kill onto WalDeMar. 6 kills to 0 in favor of the Wrecking Crew.
WalDeMar really should have seen that one coming. With the fight that happened in the jungle, absolutely should have known that he was going to be the next target. But Wrecked going a very curious path thing as he goes through the turret, takes a couple turret shots, and then just walks right into the impale from Emirking. So maybe feeling bad and wanting to allow the side of the WalDeKings to get at least one kill on the fold here, 4.5 minutes in. But Hundor not quite sharing that sentiment as he gets himself away from Eeko.
Just barely able to keep himself alive. WalDeMar was actually ready to just jump over the wall and try and kill Hundor anyway. But now look at that. Hundor already healed back up to full by Wrecked. That Lyra heal is just, it's so damn annoying. We are going to actually end up seeing Mowglie getting taken down in the jungle by Emirking and Eeko. That kill going over to Eeko. Now, it's going to be a Bright Bulwark being thrown down onto pretty much just WalDeMar by Wrecked. And there's the acro. What the hell was that?
That is an interesting acro bounce. That's what that is.
Yeah, you don't say.
Well, sometimes you do get, because you can target the acro bounce before you actually land. So he targeted it, and then there's so much distance created that it just ends up looking really obnoxious, but it was already targeted, so once you get the targeting down, the bounce will hit, no matter how far away you actually get separated. So,
but will the damage go across, or was it just the bounce?
No, the damage still goes across too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually one of the...
so weird to see.
It is, but I know Humanist especially is kind of what I've played a few games with him as the Ozo, and he's kind of like the Ozo authority, and watching some of the bounces that he's able to pull off is just really impressive. It ends up looking absolutely hilarious, but it gets some serious work done when it lands. So see if they can make a few more impressive plays, but it looks like this is going to be the Roamzo, as that's something we haven't really been talking about much, is the roles here. But right now, another fight.
The Valkyrie gets thrown down pretty much just onto WalDeMar, but we are going to see Mowglie picking up the kill onto Eeko. Now they're focusing their attention onto WalDeMar. Does get taken down by Wreck. There's the Arcane Passage being taken by Wreck as well as Hundor. And now they're chasing onto that Roamzo. They don't have a Bright Bulwark to slow him down. There's the acro bounce being used. He's going to be able to get himself to safety under his turret. Meanwhile, Mowglie going to opt to go ahead and start stealing away the back part of their jungle. And the Wrecking Crew, 9 kills to 2 in their favor, 6.5 minutes in. Emirking still looking for the fight here as Eeko has respawned. Bright Bulwark gets thrown down as well. We are going to see Mowglie right in the middle of this fight now. He's focusing his attention onto Emirking, landing these Crystal Spires. Question is he going to be able to stay alive? And that does not look like it's going to be the case. Mowglie going to get taken down by WalDeMar on that weapon power pedal, sitting on that Sorrow Blade. Now it's going to be Wreck the focus here for the WalDeKings, and it's going to be WalDeMar picking up a double kill for himself. Now he's on the hunt looking for Hundor, jumps over to him, and he's not quite going to be able to get the to close the distance rather onto Hundor. So now it's going to be the WalDeKings starting up that gold miner. 4 kills to 9, still in favor of the Wrecking Crew, but now the WalDeKings starting to get some more gold into their pockets, and this pedal is starting to come online.
Yeah, it is a weapon pedal, which is something I feel like needs to be pointed out, as the crystal pedal, one of the big weaknesses of CP pedal is the fact that once your munions are down, you are really ineffective. So weapon is going to be a little bit stronger when against this Sky and Rhyme, who can clear out those munions very quickly. Emirking going to be caught in a long extended skirmish down to the jungle, but does end up going down. So it is double weapon versus double crystal. It'll be interesting to see which side comes out on top.
I'd have to say that the double crystal ends up coming out, the double crystal ends up coming out more on top in this particular scenario. And actually, we are going to see WalDeMar getting taken down by Mowglie in the jungle. Now Eeko trying to get a kill onto Mowglie in return. He does get healed up by Wrecked on that Lyra. And now here comes Emirking right into that Crystal Spire. However, it does get taken away by, I believe, Eeko that got it. And now the heal gets thrown down. They're focusing their attention onto Emirking, but Mowglie, he doesn't quite have all that much damage, really. He's only sitting on a heavy prism and a crystal bit as far as damage is concerned, so he's not actually able to output all that much damage. We are going to see Emirking landing a bangarang onto Mowglie. However, he's going to get taken solo. Is he going to get taken down? This fight's been going on for so long. Wreck keeping Mowglie alive for so long as well. Another potent Lyra heal comes in, and he's going to acro bounce right back onto Mowglie. It's going to be WalDeMar picking up the kill onto Mowglie, and it's going to be Emirking picking up the kill onto Wrecked. 2 kills going over to the WalDeKings, but they do lose their turret for their troubles as Hundor stayed in the lane, opting to push so heavily, sitting on a Shatterglass as well as a Piercing Shard and a Heavy Prism. So he does so much damage to the turrets right now, especially when he has that lock on. And after such a long fight, they still end up losing something, even though they got 2 kills.
Yeah, a really interesting turn of events there, as they are going to be losing out their own turret, though. So all in all, when the dust settles. Actually, well, the dust hasn't settled.
Yeah, Mowglie in the middle of this fight here ends up getting taken quite low. He's sitting at half HP, throws down the Valkyrie onto Emirking. Death from above lands onto no one. A very nice impale coming in from Eeko lands onto Mowglie. He's trying to get away here. He gets caught inside the Crystal Spire, though. Mowglie going to be able to pick up that kill for himself. We do see an Aegis as well as War Treads being picked up on the side of Emirking and WalDeMar, and another very obnoxious acro bounce coming in from Emirking as he did take the Arcane Passage midway through that. WalDeMar now getting taken quite low by that forward barrage coming out of Hundor. And now it seems like they're kind of on the back foot here, but it looks like they're not even done with this fight. WalDeMar and Emirking still want some blood. Rex eating a bit of damage there from WalDeMar with some basic attacks, but in the jungle we are going to see Mowglie still trying to steal away as much as he can. Emirking going to be looking for him. And here's Eeko, combat roll over the wall. He's not going to be finding Mowglie though, as Mowglie just going to go ahead and go to the jungle shop, picking up a broken myth for himself. And now everybody just kind of going back to their respective corners.
Yep, that's going to be...
never mind.
Yeah, never mind, indeed.
Are they fighting? Are they fighting? Yes,
they're fighting.
Emirking and Rex just kind of going back and forth there. We are going to be seeing Hundor getting focused down by Eeko, though. He's going to be eating a decent amount of damage, misses with the impale, but here comes WalDeMar rotating in from the lane, able to secure the kill onto Hundor with those basic attacks. Now they're focusing their attention onto Rex. 13 kills to 7 in favor of the Wrecking Crew, and now it's going to be the WalDeKings picking up another double kill for themselves onto WalDeMar on that weapon power pedal. 13 kills to 8 now, and they're able to get themselves a decent amount of gold in their pockets, especially as they're now taking away the gold miner. We are going to be seeing Rex pick up a War Treads, but now the WalDeKings have a definite footing in this game. They evened up the gold.
Yep, gold has been evened up, and like you said, this pedal starting to come online, starting to do some serious damage. Not really much armor being built at all on the side of the Wrecking Crew, despite the fact that they're up against this double weapon composition. So I feel like once the armor starts coming out, assuming it does, then that's going to be when the Wrecking Crew can kind of reclaim control of this game. But right now, while they do have the kill lead, the gold is actually only very slightly in their favor, and they're going to be trying to just use this advantageous positioning.
Oh boy, and Emirking right in the middle of it just gets taken down so low. However, able to keep himself alive just barely. Now they're focusing their attention onto Mowglie. Eeko missing with the impale onto Hundor, and he's just barely able to keep himself alive in the meantime. He is going to end up getting taken down with that forward barrage coming out of Hundor. And now Emirking barely alive here. He's still trying to escape towards his turret. However, now WalDeMar, he's just kind of stuck in the middle of that fight with that bright bulwark. He ends up getting taken down by Rex, and it's going to be an attempted bangarang onto Mowglie. However, he is going to end up getting taken down for his trouble. So that's going to be an ace going over to the Wrecking Crew. 16 kills to 8 in their favor. Very unfortunate there for the WalDeKings. They just got caught.
Yep, absolutely got caught. They're going to lose out another turret as a result. So that's the second turret of the game destroyed for the Wrecking Crew. And 12 and a half minutes into this game, they're just going to be looking to steal away this jungle as they try and retreat. Nice bright bulwark is going to stop Eeko from canceling this runaway and catching them with that impale. But now Hundor is going to get slowed up a bit here and will get impaled and dropped.
Yeah, Eeko just barely staying alive, though. He took so much damage from Mowgli's Valkyrie, and now a Crystal Spire landing onto most of the members of the WalDeKings. They do end up taking down Mowglie, though. Now it's going to be Rex, the only one alive here for the Wrecking Crew, and he's able to stay alive just barely. Eeko nearly getting taken down, and Emirking also nearly getting taken down for their troubles. But now, 13 minutes and 13 seconds in, they're going to go ahead and just kind of retreat. They don't really want to go for any further pushing because they do know that Hundor is already back up. They know that Rex is very annoying as he's playing Lyra, because Lyra is very damn annoying. So it's pretty much a matter of, okay, we need to either A, kill the Lyra first, or B, kill the damage and then just kind of walk away until the damage respawns and try to kill the damage again.
Yeah, I think the choice for the side of the WalDeKings really needs to be to try and focus down Hundor. Take out Hundor, and then you can sort of turn the fight and choose if you want Wrecked or Mowglie based on just the opportunity. But WalDeMar needs to be with the team before they can do any of these fights, as he is going to be rotating on over now. But, Emirking getting caught out pretty heavily here.
Yeah, he's still able to keep himself alive, though, but he is finally going to end up falling to Hundor. Now they're focusing their attention onto Rex on the side of the WalDeKings. WalDeMar just kind of sitting in the back foot here because he can't push too far forward, running the risk of going right in Hundor's face. Gets caught with that Bright Bulwark as he's in the middle of jumping away. He is not going to be able to get away here as he does get taken down with that forward barrage from Hundor. Eeko going to fall suit as well, going down to Mowglie somehow, even though Mowglie wasn't hitting him, but okay. So that's going to be another ace going over to the Wrecking Crew. Hundor now going to be focusing down this turret. There's the death from above. That turret's going to end up falling eventually. However, they are going to be starting up the gold miner on the side of the Wrecking Crew. As you can see, that is getting taken fairly low. They have 15 more seconds to take that down before the Kraken spawns. They should be able to do so with no problem.
Yeah, gold miner is going to be going over. So do they maximize efficiency? Nope, not quite. They missed out on 4 seconds worth of gold buildup. And instead, they're going to be having a 279 gold payout instead of a nice even number like 280. So either way, it is going to be a nice advantage again for the Wrecking Crew as they find some damage onto Eeko. WalDeMar trying to get over the wall is going to get caught by that Bright Bulwark, but can they follow it up? Does jump out of the Valkyrie.
And now that he jumped out of the Valkyrie, it looks like the fight is now turning on its head. They're focusing their attention onto Rex, but Emirking, he's right in front of Hundor, tanking as much of the damage as he can, gets taken down with that forward barrage. That's going to be one more kill going over to the Wrecking Crew. Eeko going to be falling eventually as well. That's going to be a double kill going over to Hundor. WalDeMar, the only one alive on the side of the WalDeKings, unfortunately. I was rooting for the Petalocalypse, however, it does not seem to be paying off here as it's just so much burst coming in from this Crystal Power composition. A Valkyrie landing onto WalDeMar. He's going to end up getting taken down as well. That's going to be the ace going over to the Wrecking Crew as Mowglie picks up that third kill. And now 22 kills to 10 in their favor. They're able to take that third tier turret, leaving only the Vein Crystal turrets available. They're going to go ahead and rotate down towards the Kraken.
Yeah, Kraken can be the target. We'll see if they decide to start it up right away or if they wait and try and set up a pick for if the WalDeKings try and contest. Looks like they're going to go ahead, grab some last items, and go ahead and start up the Kraken and get themselves in a position so that if there is any signs of the WalDeKings coming through, they will be able to turn on this fight. Eeko going to get spotted out here. Are they going to turn for this fight, though?
Looks like they are. A very nice three-man Valkyrie comes in, and WalDeMar in the back part of the fight gets shredded out by Hundor with that forward barrage, and Eeko going to be falling as well. That's going to be a double kill going over to Hundor as Emirking now being chased away by Wrecked. Meanwhile, the Kraken is going to be started up again by Mowglie. He's just trying to keep aggro on it, and he's trying to take it down. That's going to be a triple kill going over to Hundor with that forward barrage. 25 kills to 10 in favor of the Wrecking Crew. They get the Kraken. They have the ace buff minion wave that's also going to be combined with another minion wave that's pushing forward. That's going to be humongous for them. That's going to almost guaranteed be a victory.
Yeah, they will be respawns for the WalDeKings, but they just do not have the defenses to survive the damage onslaught of the Wrecking Crew as they are going to be turning their attention onto these crystal turrets. One of them's already down. Now WalDeMar and Eeko going to be the targets. WalDeMar getting taken so low already.
But in return, Hundor going to be the first one to fall in this fight as WalDeMar had him under the turret, just mowing him down with basic attacks. Mowglie in the middle of this fight, keeping himself alive with that fortified health, nearly able to take out WalDeMar there. He does have the Crystal Spire. However, WalDeMar with the last basic attack secures the kill onto Mowglie. And look at that. He just has a slight breath of HP here. But that Kraken is not going to fall into... What?
Wreck throwing out the sigil to get the kill onto WalDeMar from range. Now just going to be trying to buy time, trying to use those sigils to keep himself healed up long enough to allow Kraken to maybe end this game. He is distracting so hard and may have just done enough. Emirking does not have the damage, and Eeko still can't find this kill. Wrecked, allowing Kraken to finish this one off. What? Wrecked is still alive. How is Wrecked still alive? Your Kraken finishes the game. Oh my goodness. Wrecked is just an absolute thorn in the side of the WalDeKings as the Wrecking Crew live up to their name and take the victory.
Oh my goodness. That just goes to show how much of a pain in the rear Lyra is. It's like, oh, hey, you thought I'm dead? Nope. Oh, hey, Sigil. Oh, hey, Fountain. Oh, hey, Bright Bulwark. Oh, hey, another Sigil.